today we'll be talking about winter prep for summer success. Here are 7 tips you can do now to ensure you have a bountiful harvest next summer. So come along. Each bed gets treated just a little bit different depending on what crop I'm planning on planting next year. And I'll go around, I'll show you what the garden looks like right now, and I'll show you what I do to each bed in order to have the best success in the spring. So hang tight, let me give you a look around. Okay, so over here is where I grew my carrots and my onions, and this bed does need special attention. For the carrot and onion area, I already did it. I cleaned out the bed, besides these 2 zinnias I have to pull, and then I put a nice, probably 2 to 3 inch layer of, oh, it's very wet, of very good compost on top. I did it now because my soil, and actually any soil that's in a raised bed, tends to drain. You drain out a lot of nutrients. My soil is kind of sandy. I did put Mel's mix in here, but the loam I used was pretty sandy. So, I mean, I lose a lot of nutrients just from water running through. So by having this on top, I didn't mulch it in, I didn't dig it in, I just spread it on top, top dressed it. All those nutrients will seep into the soil over the winter. I especially did that for my carrot and onion bed because you don't want it really nitrogen rich, because then you get those wacky carrots. So by composting in the fall or in the winter for the next season, it usually works out to your advantage. So that's it for this bed. For most of the other beds, I'm just gonna pull up all the vegetation. Now, most of the vegetation, if it looks healthy, like these do, I'm just gonna cut them off at the stem and leave the roots in place. That way it will, all those roots decomposing will, add nutrients to the soil. And you never want to go through and like till up your soil, and till everything. Then you're disturbing all that nice, all the microorganisms that are in there, you're disturbing. So just leave it as is. Over here is where my cannas were that I dug up. So that did get pretty destroyed. But so this I'm just going to clean up. My herbs I'm just going to cut all back. Now over in this bed where my tomatoes and cucumbers were, I still have a bunch of tomatoes. Sorry, my shadow, but look at the tomatoes. So I'm going to pick up all of these tomatoes because I don't want little tomatoes growing everywhere. So I will try to get rid of most of this. And I know it's a little more labor intensive to actually clip off all your vegetation instead of just pulling it up. But really, you don't want to disturb the soil. So if you have the time and if you're gardening on a smallish scale like I am, you can do that. Over here is also where I put my garlic. So this bed's all done. And then this one I'm just going to cut down all the vegetation and mulch it. So what I'm going to use for mulch is what I already have in my garden, all these leaves. So we don't have like a leaf shredder or anything like that, but we had I looked up online, and actually Mr. Hubby had a really good idea. He saw it online somewhere. We're going to put all of these leaves in a barrel. We're just going to use our hedge trimmers, or no, what's it called? The weed whacker, and put it in the barrel and mush them up really good. And then I'm going to cover all my beds with the nice leaves from my yard. So let me go ahead and start the cleanup process. So here I am cleaning out the remains of the green beans, gomphrena, and cucumbers. I also decide to remove all the trellising just so it doesn't get damaged over winter. So here I am starting on the cut flower beds. You can see how huge the straw flower are. I'm definitely going to be planting those again next year. Sorry, the sun is right in my eyes. But just a little side note, this is a great time to make sure your beds are weed free. You don't want those weeds setting seeds into your garden beds and coming up next year like crazy. So this is actually the perfect time to weed your garden beds. So if you see anything, get rid of it. And on another note, I do have ground cherries in this bed. I'm gonna try to pick up as many as I can, just like I'm gonna pick up all the old tomatoes, just so I don't have them growing everywhere, because those will grow everywhere. And then one other note I wanted to mention, when you are cutting back, as you can see from the video, I'm just clipping at the base of the plant and leaving the root system in. If you notice that the plant is diseased, then you want to pull that whole thing up, roots and all, and don't put it in your compost bin, dispose of it in the household trash or whatever, you don't want to perpetuate that kind of disease in your garden all the time. So back to cleaning the beds. Here's the rest of the garden. And I just wanted to point out a few things. So you got everything cleaned out. It looks so sad, doesn't it? Lo and behold, as I'm cleaning out the garden, look at this. Does this make any kind of sense? My ranunculus, which was the bane of my existence this year, I got one tiny bloom, and I worked so hard on these. Look at every single plant that I planted is coming up in December. There's one there, there's one there, there's one there, there's one there. I'm just gonna leave them. Those plants were so hard to get to germinate. They rotted, they were a pain in the neck. I vowed to never grow them again. You know me though, I definitely will. But anyways, I got one single bloom and it was yellow, my least favorite color. But I just thought that was kind of funny. The other thing I wanted to show you was over here in my tomato in my ground cherry bed. My shadow. Look at all. I picked up a lot of them already, but I left these so you can kind of see. These are all ground cherries. I have a feeling I'm going to have thousands of ground cherries growing in my garden. That and also those little spoon tomatoes were everywhere. And they're like tiny. Let me show you what those look like. I picked up a lot of them, so I don't know if I can even find any over here now, but I hope I can show you. Let's see. Where are, oh yeah. These spoon tomatoes. There's hundreds of them in this bed now. So I'm probably going to have a plethora of ground cherries in spoon tomatoes. I'm going to go back in this bed and try to pick up as many as I can, but now we just have to mulch. Nice. Yay. That's perfect. We just spread it out. So guys, that's going to about do it for today. As you can see, we spread the mulch out. One important factor to note is always wear safety goggles when you do this, because the debris really spits up and it could go in your eyes. So that's pretty dangerous. But so far it's working out really good. I did ask for a mulcher for Christmas, so let's see if that happens. We'll have to do this process again. So that's going to be it for today, and thank you for watching. My garden is now put to bed for the winter, and believe it or not, in 1 month we're going to start seeds. Super excited about that. Have a great day. Bye guys. Hi guys. Hi guys, it's Carol from Cape Cod Cottage Garden. I'm here today in my vegetable bed today. Hi guys, today we're out in the garden talking about winter prep for summer Hi guys, on today's video we're talking about winter prep for summer success. Here are 7 tips you can do in your garden so you'll have a successful summer next year. Bleep! Hi guys, in today's video we'll be talking about winter prep for summer success. Here are 7 tips you can do to ensure your garden is successful next year. Terrible. Terrible. Hi guys, today we're going to be in today's video we're going to be talking about summer. Oh my God, what is wrong with me? Oh. Here we go.